Hey everybody, it is Didi Sanchez, Scrappy Gamer DDS, and I am doing a haul video, and this is my third attempt, so bear with me. It's probably going to be the fastest out of all three because I'm really not going to go through every single thing that why I bought them, which I did initially, but with a 6-year-old on the scene, very hard to be detailed and then not have her interrupt mega time. So here's my box. Came this week that passed, so last week, December, I don't know, 4th or so. And so, as I told you, I had already attempted to do a haul video, so some of these things are already unwrapped. So I'm going to quickly go through the items that I got. Here's my list that I checked off everything and made sure all my goodies were intact. And so everything was here. And in the other videos, I was punching stuff and clicking on stuff and looking how things look together. But basically, I'm just going to give you an idea. If you've been watching my haul videos, I'm a demonstrator who's trying to stock up on as much Stampin' Up stuff as I can get my hands on. And I went through getting all the inks and the colors to be really comfortable with the colors. So I purchased the Color Coach, which was not pricey, but I feel like, you know, I can get some inspiration from it. So I went ahead and bought that since I bought every set of ink. And I also bought the in color sets for both years that are available. So 2013 to 15, 2014 to 2016. So they're inserts for the Color Coach that has all of the regular brights, neutrals, subtles, and bright and regals. So I liked it because I can look up a color and their colors are really true for what I'm noticing, the ink pads to paper. And I can see the name. I can also tell which category it's from. This is, for example, Garden Green, and it's from the Royals. And then I can go to the back and I can look at combinations that would be awesome together. So tone on tone monochromatic. They suggest Wild Wasabi would go well with Garden Green, and then they will give you other combinations that maybe you wouldn't have thought to put together. And if you put together Calypso Coral, Soft Sky, this combo should be pleasing on the eye. So if you have something close to it, you maybe can go a shade darker or a shade lighter for each one. At least that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm going to look at. So I got these items, and I'm going to have to fit these guys in the back. So I got the Color Coach because I really want to get well versed, like I said. I also have several punches, not all the punches that I would want, and not all the shapes that I would want. I got a lot of the basics, and I am now going on to some of the specialty shapes. This one was sitting there for a while, and I just decided, why not? It was on clearance. A double petal punch. It punches a note card shape. What I mean is we have a set of note card, gift card holders, which fold up because of these round curved pieces, half moons, half circles. Excuse me. And the gift card goes inside, and it's something that we sell. I forgot where it is in the catalog, but this creates these little tiny ones, and I thought that they would be cute to, you know, sometimes you want to put glitter or something in the card, and you don't necessarily want for it to be shaking all over the place. But you can put some glitter or some sequins inside, and then maybe put some ribbon, and then if they pop it open, the sequins will fall out so that they have a little control. So it's like a little gift package in the card. So I guess I am telling you why I bought all this stuff. So I figured I would try that. It is tiny. I already made one, and my daughter, of course, has stolen it. And she wrapped a little present up for her her pet turtle. So it's sitting next to his fish tank, his turtle tank. And I think she put a penny in there, but it might fit a quarter. Anyway, so I bought that. And then I have a lot of words, sentiments, single words, long strips, and this duo is very popular to get those words punched out and then added to your cards and such. So I have the word window and the modern label, which layer perfectly, kind of like a standard go-to, and I don't know why it took me so long to do this. I guess because I didn't have a lot of single words, but I've been getting quite a few. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I had this possibility with this combo, so I purchased these two stamps. Not stamps, punches. And then this guy, I believe, also might have been on sale. And it's the Sweetheart. And I really like this shape of the heart that dips in and gives this fullness around the curve. It's not a flat heart where it's like super straight and stuff, so I thought it was really cute, and I want to have a heart in my stash. I have a lot of butterflies and I have a ton of flowers. I did get the punch pack last haul that had the other heart, so I would have a combo. And I think the little punch pack heart also had a little bit of a dip, so they coordinate well. So I purchased those punches on their own, just individually. And then I did purchase some punches that, excuse me, come or coordinate well. So Mosaic Madness, which I guess has a Moroccan-ish feel if you look at the stamp set that coordinates with it. And so this is not a bundle. I bought this separate from this. I believe this was on sale at the time, and so I splurged on getting the Mosaic Madness stamp set. They look like ornaments to me, so since I'm in Christmas mode, I figured why not. I have a couple of ideas of to do some stuff with the punches and like multiple punches, making something 3D, and so I definitely wanted to try that. And so I purchased these two. They were separate, but I got them all, even though I didn't get the usual extra discount, because usually when you have bundles you will get a discount of 15%. So being new, relatively new, I was like, yay, I love those. And I was watching another demonstrator who mentioned that once they're bundled for a while, they sometimes will split the bundle. So if you get a bundle and it's something that you're like really digging, you should grab onto that, because at some point they'll change up the catalog and then you won't have that option. So the last punch that I purchased, and this I believe, let me just check, was in a bundle. So I bought the Perfect Trees, right? Tree punch, and the Festival of Trees. So again, a lot of this box is Christmassy, and I wanted them, and you can use some of these trees for the winter, just generic type of things, and maybe, you know, even the fall with this one, because it almost looks floral depending on how you coordinate it. So I definitely wanted to get this. This is one of the photopolymer stamps. I tend to like the Clearmount and the photopolymer just for the space that I have. I really need to be able to put a lot in one, so 2 spaces for one when you have the wood mount. So I got this. This wasn't a bundle, so this is good. And that's it for my punches that coordinate with the things that I purchased. I also purchased some glimmer paper. I had gotten all of our cardstock to check it out, to see what it looked like, to feel the weight of it all, and then this went on sale. I'm not really into the bling bling with the papers. I do add bling to cards and stuff. I do like to heat emboss, but I hadn't bought any of this paper. I have a hard time using pattern paper because of covering out the pattern just in my daily scrapbooking life, and this still has the plastic on it and it's still really shiny. I'm contemplating like cracking it open. Let me do that. So I bought the gold and I bought the white, or the silver rather. There are a couple of other colors that Stampin' Up carries, and so let's see how much of a difference without. So I've just revealed this corner. And you can see a little bit that this is opened over here, and this is the glimmer paper, and the other part is still under plastic. So very, very shiny. But like I was saying, it's a nice thick paper, and I know that people will use it to layer other pieces of cardstock on front of it. And so I'm with those people that will cut out as much from the middle that I could in order to maximize on the use of this paper. And because you get 2 sheets, and I forget how much exactly it is on regular. I think it's like $4 to $6 for 2 sheets, and I think I got it for like $2-3. It was like half price or something. So every now and then, you know, visit your Stampin' Up website for your demonstrator, check the clearance rack, check the things that are on holiday, and try to, you know, rack up on some goodies that have been put on sale. So I bought it just to feel it, to have the texture, and then I will be struggling trying to use it because I just know myself. I also bought dimensionals. They're really super thin. Everyone raves about these, and I've gotten them in the My Paper Pumpkin, and I've always liked them. They're like nice and thin, super sticky. They hold really, really well. They also hold well on the glimmer paper. So I figured I'd get a pack, and I have a ton because I'm a scrapbooker as well, and I've always had my favorite brands and things like that. So these were really thin, and I was like, wow, this is really different from the ones that I normally use. So I got myself my own pack of Stampin' Up dimensionals. I like to save money, honestly, wherever I can. So with this being like $4 for, I think it's 300 of them, you know, I'd rather hold and save my money for stamps, and when I can get dimensionals at another vendor, AC Moore, Joann's, Michael's, with a coupon, I'm definitely going to do that. But I think that every now and then I'm going to have some of these because these are thin, and they don't add that much height. And if you're going to mail a lot of stuff, this is probably the way you would go. So I'm going to see how this transpires over the next month or so. So I bought a Stampin' Up dimensionals. Where to go next? The stamp sets. So there were quite a few that were on sale. So I hit the sale rack very hard this time around. And so I purchased some of these photopolymer sets. And I thought that they were part of the Project Life series, but usually you see that written there. But they don't say that. So anyway, this one's called Bombs Away. And it's just like these quirky little sayings that are on, that you can put on a card as a sentiment. And it made me think of my bestie Rosa, because we always want to say something corny or silly or snippy. It's not always got to be, I love you, you're my best friend. It could be, you know, I spent an extra 2 seconds to pick out a gift card design you would like, and it's just like, whatever. So I bought it in honor of her. And then these two are a pair called Show and Tell. Show and Tell number 2, which is the one with all the arrows, and Show and Tell 1, which has the banners. That's what I was saying. This is why I felt like they were Project Life, but I don't think that they are because it's not mentioned. But very much on trend. Well, I don't know. You can tell me if the trend is going out, because I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and I think it was Kay Werner and Jennifer McGuire. They are like they kind of, you know, they live in separate states, and a lot of people have hooked up with other people in other states, and they kind of do channels with each other. And so they had a channel, a Q&A channel, And they were both saying how trends come and go, and a lot of times they catch on to the trend towards the end. So I don't know, am I catching on to the chevron trend way too late? But I felt like, you know, I need to have some geometric kind of stuff in my stash. And so, and I am attempting to do more Project Life, so these would be great for those little mini cards. So the rest are this one was on sale. Hello Lovely, and I liked it. I like the small little pieces that could be cut out, fussy cutted. Thank you, you make me happy, Hello Lovely. Just other different kind of sentiments. And then again with the Christmas sentiments. I saw this. I was wanting this. I said, it's not really me. I don't know. This is the ornamental pine. But let me tell you, there have been so many people out there that have been in such an inspiration. And this thing done up, glittered out, is beautiful. So I had to jump on that. I had to get it. And so the pine cone, the ornament that you can tell is really Christmas. It's not just something I think looks like an ornament. I really wanted to get this. And even using just part of the stamp in another aspect, like with the Gorgeous Grunge that has that grungy, linear thing, I can see that I can, you know, cut this off and have it add this funkiness to it. So it's going to be something that I can use even after the season. Then Mingle All the Way. Everybody has been using this stamp, and it is really beautiful stamp. And I was so hesitant because I was like, it's one stamp. But I've seen that. I've always been crafty. I've always been like, oh, let me do favors and this and this and that. And now that the baby's in school, well, she's 6, so she's not really a baby. I'm finding that, oh, I got to send something to school for Easter, for Halloween, for, you know, whatever. So these, even though it said Mingle All the Way, I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's other holidays, you know, like, so we have the Happy New Year, we have the Spooky for Halloween, the Thanksgiving, and then the Happy Holiday. So it's very generic. I mean, it has a little bit of the holly in there. I wish that it would have been something different so that it could be any holiday, more generic and stuff. But with the stamping markers, you could probably paint everything else, stamp it out, and see what it looks like. And then maybe the hollies won't be missed. So I had to get that. I'm making tags the galore. And then the Endless Wishes, which 2-part for the individual greetings, but also for the various snowflakes. So I don't really have snowflakes. And again, I was getting more stamp sets. I got the other one, which was all the greetings, or like 30 greetings, but they were simple like that. I needed to get this guy to be able to punch out those words so that at least they would ground them, because you have these little tiny sentiments, and then if you just stamp them on the page, sometimes they just like float there and they look a little odd. And I've done that, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with it? And so by putting them on their own little prize location, it will help me to, oh, and it's photopolymer. The other one was clear mount. So the last of what I purchased were another set of bundles, and this time the bundles came with a set of framelits. So I had been procrastinating. This is another trend, the banner, and I said to myself, I could cut a banner, that's not a problem. I don't need to buy a framelit. Let me tell you, trying to cut more than one banner, and you gotta do multiples, and you're as picky and finicky and fussy about things being matchy sometimes. I needed the framelits, so I definitely decided to get that. And the perfect pennants, let me make sure, bundle, yeah, the perfect pennants. These sentiments will fit in, and they're very kind of, you know, generic. So you make me happy, make a wish, and I said, okay, I can deal with that. I like that, and I love this. And then I can also see that the heart has that scoop, that the other heart has over there. So it coordinates well. So I purchased that. And then I put these off to the side because they come in this plastic, and then you take the plastic and you throw the plastic away and you put this in your stash. But I just wanted to give you a little side note. These things make great window sheets. So I would not throw out any kind of what's it called, packaging. Now these guys have been through the ringer, and so you really wouldn't be able to use these because of the label. Even if you tried to take it off, you know, these guys are definitely going into the trash, right? But these guys that are flat, you have enough surface that you can actually make shaker cards and windows. And so I wouldn't throw this away. We sell window sheets that are probably a little thicker than this because I haven't bought any. But I'd rather hold on to some packaging. The day that I want to make some window cards, I definitely have something that I can play with. And I can save the money on the window sheets to buy more stamps. So I'm going to put that to the side. So here's another one that I purchased, and I was so hesitant as well about this one. I think because there's only 2 dies in here, but feathers are also something that I'm really digging. And I have seen quite a number of things that have been done with feathers, and you know what comes to mind was that was like Thanksgiving and turkey and whatnot. And when I got my paper pumpkin for October, we were given a lot of feathers, and they were really cute, and they were not stamped. They were just different colors, and you manipulated them a little bit. They were about this size, and so it was like, wow, this is really cute. And then people were doing alternative projects on YouTube for the paper pumpkin, and someone made a wreath, and it got me thinking, well, okay, what else can you do with it? But when I see this, I think dream catcher. And I said, wow, I want to make some cards with some dream catchers on them. So I think I'm going to be doing that. Excuse me. Oh my god, I hope that's not super loud. Maybe anyway, so I definitely want to do this. And then a couple of other demonstrators just used them as an accent, and they were beautiful. And again, this was a bundle. And I think this bundle was on sale that week. Or no, it went on sale the week after. And I was like, no. But that's okay. I already ordered it, so... and then I have another, is it a bundle? Let me make sure. Okay, and so the last one that I have is this guy here, which is a Many Merry Stars set. It has the stars with the snowflakes. I really like this tree here. Merry Peace from Love, Celebrate. It's got little simple sentiments on there. And then I also got the Bright and Beautiful, which has the stars and the nice huge sentiments. And these guys coordinate. They weren't sold as a bundle, and if they were, I missed it. And it's with the stars framelets. Again, another set that I said, do I really need? But thinking about the things that I want to do, yes, I do. So that was it. That was the last thing that I purchased from this haul, and there's of course still more that I want. So I need to put everything away, recatalog what I have, and get to crafting, because I do still need to make several Christmas cards. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I've made this video not too long. I think it says 27 minutes, but I'm gonna be cutting some things out, so hopefully it was less than that. And again, I appreciate you watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the share, and that maybe there's some stuff in here that you didn't think you would buy, and maybe I said something that would have inspired you. And jump on the website, check out the clearance rack. I always do. And shop. It's Christmas time. Buy yourself some goodies. No. Hopefully you'll be back to visit my channel. I'll try before the new year, but definitely when I'm off from school, because I have break coming up, I will be getting my craft on, because, you know, I believe crafting is not a spectator sport. We need to get our hands dirty in order to have some fun. So hopefully we will do that in the future, and I will see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.